Okay, so the next test here, you can write it down. Test 4.2B, exercise 4.2, these questions, okay, these two questions, B2 and 3 on page 80, okay, page 80. Read the question B, question B1, B2. So the question reads on page 80, solve the problem given in example 1. Solve the example 1, that is on page 74, okay, example 1 is on page 74. So there, the first question, we have to solve it. B2 subheading 1. Let me read the question. John and Giovanni had together have 45 marbles. Both of them lost 5 marbles each. And after that, the product of the number of marbles they now have is 124. We would like to find out how many marbles they had to start with. So let X be the number of marbles John had in the beginning before he lost the 5, okay, original number. Therefore, let's go to question now. Let me read. First sentence, John and Giovanni together have 45 marbles before they lost any original number. Together 45 means, therefore, the number of marbles Giovanni had will be equal to, together they had 45, so 45 minus John, whatever John had, which is X, that 45 minus X will be the number of marbles Giovanni had, because together they have 45, and if X is the number of marbles John had, then Giovanni will have total minus whatever John had. Common sense, right? Then next part of the question, second sentence, both of them lost 5 marbles each. So you can write that as a reason, since both of them lost 5 marbles each. So if both lost 5 marbles each, it means therefore both of them lost. Therefore the number of marbles left with John, let us start with, after he lost 5. Before he had lost any, the original is X, but after he lost 5 means whatever he had in the beginning minus 5. So this is the number of marbles after he lost 5. Similarly, the number of marbles left with Giovanni. I hope you're getting it. The number of marbles, I'm putting hyphen, left with, instead of John, Giovanni, will be equal to, before Giovanni lost any, the original was 45 minus X. Also after he lost 5 again, he'll be minus 5, so this is the one. So it will be 45 minus 5 is 40, minus here, so 40 minus X is what Giovanni will have after he lost 5. So now, next, as per question, means according to what is written in the question. Let me read the second sentence. That's what is given in the question. Both of them lost 5 marbles each. After that, the product of the number of marbles they now have is 124. So question is saying product of the number of marbles this is what is said as per question, number of marbles they now have is, and the word is means simply equal to 124. After they lost 5 marbles each, this for John and this for Jivanti, these two multiplied product means the number of marbles they have remaining left after they lost 5. If you multiply that, you're getting 124, which means that is number of marbles John had after losing 5 multiplied to number of marbles left with Jivanti after losing 5. If you multiply, question is saying you're going to get equal to 124 as the product. So let's do slowly. So that gives you, multiply this x to both these two terms. X into 40 is 40x, and plus into minus, minus x into x square. Since this has multiplied both terms, now you can go to the next term here, minus 5. So minus into plus, minus, and likewise you multiply this to both these. 5 zeros are 0, 5 fours are 20, so 200. 5 into 40, 200, and minus into minus, plus 5 into x, 5x, and here equal sign, 124. Now let us arrange in descending order of x power here. X squared in the first place, minus x squared. So this is done. Let us take it. Then x factors here. 40x plus 5x is plus 45x. So these two also done. Then here minus 200 is equal to 124. So we can continue. Minus x squared plus 45x minus 200. If we shift this to left side, then plus, no sign means plus 124 will become minus 124 equal to nothing left means 0. Everything from right side is taken to the left side and nothing is left on right side means right side is 0. Now let us do this here. Minus x squared plus 45x, that's okay. X squared, x, these two are, we can add, so here minus 200, then this also 4 to 124, and in front is minus, and we know that if both of them are minus we add, so 4 plus 0 is 4, 2 plus 0 2, and 2 plus 1 3. Both minus means after adding we know it's minus sign. You can write these things on your graph. So minus 200 and minus 124 combined is minus 324 is equal to 0. Now, as we have been saying even previously also for quite a number of times here, arranging, and if the first term, x squared term, is negative, that's fine, we can solve like that also, okay. But we found out that if the first term here remains positive, it's easier to deal, so let's change which is possible. Minus can be changed to plus x squared, but the condition is if you change this, everything else will change. So here plus 45x will become minus 45x, minus 324 will become plus 324 equal to 0. Now we are going to solve by factorization, by splitting middle term, because in this chapter we are dealing with solving quadratic equation by factorization, by splitting middle term. So let us do that. I think it's the same as textbook. Yes, so here For that, we know that we have to multiply the first and the third term. So here, sign first, plus into plus is plus. Then number only we can take, no number means 1. 1 into 324 is 324. So when we multiply the first and the third term, we're getting plus 324. Then we write the middle term, middle position one here, minus number, which is in front minus. So minus 45 is the middle term, we write at the top of that. And we try to split this into two factors, 324, such that on adding or subtracting, we exactly get this. And multiplying these two, we exactly get this plus 324. We get this 324 broken into two of its factors, such that number one, when we add or subtract, depending on how we get, we must exactly get minus 45. And second condition, when we multiply these two supposedly factors that are right, this multiplication should give you exactly plus 324. We have done it, we'll continue. But previously we were dealing with smaller numbers, but here 324 is a little bit of a big number, so we can, in such cases, it makes it easier for us if we do prime factorization. 324. Now let me tell you what is prime numbers. What are prime numbers? Prime numbers are those numbers which start bigger than 1, so 2 is the first prime number, and all prime numbers are such that it cannot be broken into further factors. Say 2 ones are 2, no other number is there. Then 3 also prime, because I'm not saying odd, okay, prime number. 3 also, 3 ones are 3. There is no other number that can break up 3. As we go on, you'll get it. The next prime number is 5. I didn't take 4 because 4 here, 4 ones are 4. But 2 twos are also 4. So there are other factors. Except 4 and 1, there are also other factors. So such numbers are not prime, they are composite. So 4 is composite. So 5 is also prime number because 5, only 1 and 5 are its factor. 2 also doesn't go, 3 also does, so it's a prime number. 6 is 6, only 6 and 1 also, but others also there. 2 3s are 6. So 6 is composite. 7. So those numbers which cannot be broken, like 5, 2, 3, 7, etc., are called prime numbers. So when we use these numbers called prime numbers to factorize a particular number, that's called prime factorization. Smallest prime number is 2, which is going with 324, because number ending in 4 is even, so it will surely go by 2. Then you start with the prime number. So we're going to use only prime numbers. 1s are 2, 2 1s are 2, so 3 is there, means 3 minus 2, 1 in remainder. They'll go to left side of 2, then becomes 12. And 2 6s are 12, no remainder. And go to the next 4, 2 2s are 4. Again ending in 2, so 2 will go, so 2 8s are 16. 2 1s are 2. And 2 will no longer go because it's ending in 1, which is odd. So 3 is going, so we do it 3. 2s are 6, but 8 is there, so 6. 7, 8, 2 remainder. That 2 will go to the left side of the next number 1, left side, and 21. 3 7s are 21. Again 3 is going. 3 9s are 27. And here 3 3s are 9. So when we break this 324 into only prime numbers, in this manner, it is called prime factorization. So the factors of 324 in prime numbers are 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. Then you get 324. That helps us to split this 324 for splitting the middle term here. How? Just do this. 3 2s are 6. We know that. 3 2s are 6. So 6 6s are. So here 6 6s are 36. So here 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 will make 36. And here is left. Here 3 3s are 9. So 36 into 9 is surely 324. So 36 into 9 I chose. Why? Because 36 into 9 is 324 going. Factors, these two must be, when multiply should give you this one. They should be factors of this number, in other words. I took 36 because 36 and 9 because 36 plus 9 is 45. So if I put both minus here, Then we know both minus means we add. So 36, sorry, 36. 9 plus 6, 15, 1 in hand. 3 plus 1, 4, and after adding both minus means minus. Exactly getting, when we add these two factors of 324, minus 36 minus 9, we're getting minus 45. Second condition, multiply minus into minus, plus. 36 into 9, 324. Exactly matching. When we multiply, we're getting plus 324. When we add, we're getting minus 45. So minus 36 and minus 9 are the correct factors to split minus 45 here. So let's do that. You can write these things on your graph. So that implies here now 324, as I said, this prime factorization, and minus 45. So these are the two correct numbers. So I'm just going to write here. That implies this one, x squared minus 45x plus 324 equal to 0. So this here minus 45 is now going to be replaced by minus 36x, and then here minus 9x combined is minus 45. This one is replaced by these two. Then plus 324 is equal to 0. So this step of changing the 3 terms into 4 terms by splitting the middle term is called splitting middle term. After that, we take the first two factors, highest common factor, x squared and 36x. Highest common factor present in both is x. So x into x, x squared. Plus into minus, minus. X has been taken out, so only 36 will be left inside the bracket. Close the bracket. And here minus, so we just put minus. 9x and 324, highest common factor is 9, because 9 will go with this. 9 ones are 9. And 9 into 36 is 324. So since 9 is highest common factor, and we can't take x out because here is x, but there is no x here. So only 9 will go outside, then inside will be x. Next sign is plus, so we should make sure it is plus. Minus into, what is plus? Minus into minus, then we'll get this plus. 9 into 36 will multiply, then we know it's getting 324. See here, 9 into this 3, this 4, 36, and 9, so 9 into 36, 324. So after that, equal sign 0. Then here, consider these two terms, this one and this, and we see common factor is x minus 36 is here, here also x minus 36. So that is the common factor. So take it out of the bracket, this new bracket. This one here, this 2 has been taken out. So if you take out x minus 36 from this term, then in the term x is left inside. If you took out only x minus 36, then inside should be minus 9, then close the bracket. Then here equal to 0. This is called factorizing. We have managed to factorize, so we can now get your value for x. So next here, let's do here. After that, you can write this after this. Now x minus 36 into x minus 9 equals 0 means either this factor should be equal to 0, or this x minus 9 should be equal to 0. Let us start with this. So you don't need to put that in place. In either the first factor, x minus 36, should be equal to 0. That gives you x should be equal to minus 36, go right side, and plus 36. Or x minus 9 equal to 0, then we write here x equal to minus 9, go right side, plus 9. So we're getting two values of x, therefore we have to show them both as conditions. So once we're done here, write along with me everything now here. When there are two values, so we have to take both as consideration, under consideration. So when x is 36, let's write here the number of marbles. Okay, the number of marbles John had. That is what the question is asking, is X we have put, go back to beginning and we have put, that's what the question is asking, original number of marbles John had. So X means our answer, when X will take 36, then John will be having 36 marbles. Then the number of marbles the other boy Givanti had will be equal to, here Givanti had is 45 minus X original, 45 minus, and when we're taking X 36, then this X has to be replaced by 36. So 45 minus 36 is 9. So when X is 36, John had 36 marbles, Givanti had 9 marbles. But there is another X value, so we have to show that also. When we are taking X equal to 9, then that means the number of marbles John had is always X. So when we take X as 9, then John will be having, instead of 9, he'll be having 9 marbles. Then the number of marbles Givanti had will be equal to 45 minus X. So X is this time 9, so 45 minus 9 will be 36. So when X is 9, John had 9 marbles, Givanti had 36. When X is 36, John had 36 marbles, Givanti had 9. Okay, you can answer it this. You have to show both of the conditions that is possible. Then finally you write down, therefore the final answer. Go back to question. Therefore the number of marbles they had, means both of them had, to start with, without losing anything to start with, is here will be equal to, okay, will be equal to, and X equals to 36, then John had 36, comma, and Givanti had 9. Or our second answer can be John had 9, then Givanti had 36. Either this or this, both are correct. But we better show both. So this concludes the example number 1 under B2. We'll do the next 2 questions in the next class.